was there with them. We were kids. Mm-hmm. So we actually saw that. And he's another one with a good memory too. He has a great memory. I don't know if you had him, but he's another one with a great memory.
Legs pull up.
Yeah.
No. Well, he's another one with a great memory. And we kind of go on accurate dates because me and Coco Chanel had a conversation about this a while back because she asked me, because she said one time Kool Herc and them pulled up on her, she was DJing in the club, and she said they kind of pulled up on, this was years ago, this is not recently. It's like, what up, Coco Chanel? I know everything is cool now, but I got to tell the story. They pulled up on her while she was DJing. This was at the time where the OGs felt like you owed them homage to know who they were. Mm-hmm. I'm Melly Mel. I'm such and such. Mm-hmm. That was a whole thing.
Right.
And she called me and she said, yo, Bobby, have you heard of the DJ named Kool Herc? I'm like, yeah, I know who Kool Herc is really the beginning. She didn't really know.
Right.
So me and her had the conversation about it. And I explained to her the conversation about it. She said, yeah, because I'm DJing. They kind of made it felt like I had to. I said, yeah, those guys are going to feel that way because they're going to feel like, you owe them homage because what you're doing is because of us.
Right.
And we've had that conversation with Mel and all of them. You know what I'm saying? And we understand why most of them do it because at the time hip-hop was making its transition to bigger and better things, people kind of looked at them like...
And push them aside.
Yeah, who are y'all really? You ain't P. Diddy. You ain't Irv Gotti.
But okay, so I need to understand, like, how is it some people felt that way, but then there's people like KRS-One who always had the ability to stay relevant to a certain degree.
Well, first of all, KRS-One, who I had the pleasure of working with and producing, I produced a record with Shabba Ranks and KRS-One. It was called The Jam. I did that record. Mm-hmm. And KRS-One is just great. He's a great MC. Till this day, I tell people, he's a great MC. KRS-One stays with his pen. And then he stays sharp on a lot of things. So when you put KRS-One in that category, you have to say he's a guy that stays sharp. A guy like Mel just don't stay sharp. Mm-hmm. Mel just feels like, I'm here. You know I'm here. You see why I'm here. Respect it. Mm-hmm. And that's cool. Because I have to say this. Mel has one of the most respected record in hip-hop history. Mm-hmm. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah.
The Message is one of the illest rap records. Well, I said one of. I didn't say the. One of the respected rap records in history. It resonates today. It resonates so well that people, when you see TikTok, got to make another flight.
Apple about to make one of
That's the Message.
Right.
It resonates still today. So Mel gets that. The whole thing with the Eminem thing, I don't really want to talk about that, but I got to make this clear to people who's listening. The whole thing with the Eminem thing, let me explain this to people because I know Mel.
Right.
Mel loves it when you talk about him. You don't talk about him, you got a problem with him. If you don't talk about him, you got a problem with him.
Right.
How many of y'all in this room really think Mel cared that his battle with Eminem meant something? Some of y'all probably might think he cared. He didn't care. Mel been through this 5 times. He done battled Big Daddy Kane. I was there when he battled KRS-One at the Latin Quarters. He lost. Mel lost every battle he had. Am I lying, Mel? Yo! Mel lost every battle he had.
Right.
It didn't matter. When you talk about it, he was the one that battled him. Yeah, I'm the one that battled KRS-One at the Latin Quarters. That's Mel.
What was that battle like?
Oh, that battle was crazy because Mel was really walking around with this belt. Like, yeah. Cause we talking about, that was like 87. Right. And KRS-One of them, they was just popping with the South Bronx record.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And that was the same night, because I just DJ at the Latin Quarter. That was the same night Mel dissed Bismarcky. He called Bismarcky a Magilla Gorilla looking dude. Like Mel was on some, he did.
Rest in peace, Bismarcky.
Yeah, rest in peace, Bismarcky, our family. But he dissed Public Enemy when Public Enemy first came out. I was in the Latin Quarters when he said that.
Public Enemy.
I'm telling you.
Public Enemy.
I'm telling you.
I remember he just run DMC.
They all about the people.
No, let me tell you. Let me tell you how he just Public Enemy. This is what
He's out of control.
This is when Public Enemy. This is when Public Enemy first came out. I think the record that was out was my Uzi Weighs a Ton. So my Uzi Weighs a Ton wasn't really a big record. Right. This was before Rebel Without a Pause and even Bring the Noise. This was before all that. This is when Russell was having what they called it back then. Show something. Where they showcase. Thank you. Where they showcase artists. So Russell wanted to showcase Public Enemy to the people. Just gonna be my next big group or whatever. And Melly Mel was in the audience, screaming, "They corny, you bunch of big G.I. Joe looking motherfuckers," because the S1Ws had on the cameras,
the fatigue gear,
and Mel was dissing them. So Mel been through this millions of times. He lost to everybody. He's Leon Spinks.
Oh, damn. Not Leon Spinks.
He lost to everybody. And he actually really don't care. So let me kind of put people in perspective. I know some people probably say, "Oh, he's whack." Whatever. It's their expert opinion. Right. It's cool. Right. I don't care. You can have it. But let me also clarify something. When people talk about Eminem, he sits in the same chair Eminem is sitting in. Isn't Melly Mel in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? So is Eminem. Don't Melly Mel got a platinum record and platinum albums? Matter of fact, Melly Mel got multiple platinum records. Isn't he the guy that's going, Shaka Khan, let me rock you. That's Melly Mel, right? That went triple platinum. Shaka Khan, I Feel For You. He has a plaque on his wall for that. Quincy Jones, Back on the Block album. Did that go double platinum and win a Grammy? Him and Eminem sits in the same seat. So Mel is like, yo, I'm enjoying my life. And Mel also, if I know Mel well, if you get him on the show, maybe he might say something different, but I know him well. Mel is probably saying to everybody right now, yo, I don't care if I lost to Eminem. Long as you say, who was the guy that had the nerve to battle Eminem? Can you name anybody who battled? Don't name Game. Name somebody else.
Why you said don't name Game?
Because Game is the only one who...
Game did it too.
Right, Game is the only one who... I'm just talking about all the new rappers.
Let me take away the selection.
Yeah, because I want to make it fair, because we know Game got a different beef.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Okay. All right, Mecca. You laughing at me with my jacket?
Nah. You said you wanted me to name somebody else. Machine Gun Kelly.
Okay. Oh, man. I'm not mad. You my man.
Yo, Mec, don't do it to yourself. This the last co-host that was sitting there because of shit like this. Right. Be careful, man. Be careful. Be careful, bro.
We're back on the same team.
I'm just saying. It happens.
We're back on the same team.
Like, bro, I'm gonna answer a question. I'm gonna answer.
No, he did.
Have you ever heard the lyrics? She says that I'm whack, but she listens to Tekashi. Bitch, you
right. Okay.
That was directed at someone that used to sit in this seat.
Right.
Just let you know.
No, but he right. He wanted to ask a question. I said name somebody, and he named.
Who dissed Eminem? Don't name Game.
Right. Because Game is a personal beat.
You should have said that.
Right. Yeah. Game is a personal beat. Game whole thing is like it's personal. It ain't really on some. He thinks he feels he's better, but it's more personal than it is on some. This is the art form.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends sleep earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel a flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.